Now we have breaking news from our stewardship team. We will end our worship with another word. Take it away.
I'm sure many of our viewers know that United Church is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. I understand Pamela Maddess has another interview with two people who were here at UCUP in those early years.
As we start our stewardship campaign for the United Church and University Place, we remember our past. And as we started 50 years ago, in addition to Kathy Munn, Don Morgan, and Wynn, we have two representatives of those who were our founding pioneers. So today to join us is Nancy Moffett and Joyce Demarest. Ladies, thank you for having been with us and the history you bring. Tell us, what was the United Church and University Place like back 50 years ago? So I'm going to say that sentence again. What was the United Church and University Place like 50 years ago?
It was, from my perspective as a teenager, I think, it was great. It was a lot of the same attributes we have today. It felt very welcoming and friendly. From my perspective, it just felt like we were all joined together for this common purpose, and it was so wonderful that it was such a unique thing.
Well, as far as we were concerned, it was the most friendliest church we'd ever walked into, and we'd walked in quite a few of them. And so we were total strangers to everybody in the church, and we felt all very welcome by all 17 of the people that were there besides the Demerests our first Sunday. The church used to have this deal of going away for the summer and you know, just not attending church. A lot of the people they had the summer homes on Raft Island, and we walked in, Vince and I, with 3 of our sons, and walked out saying, oh, there was a guest minister, so we're going to try this church again. And 48 years later, I'm still there. So,
and you're both still here, and we're very grateful for all of the years of service and dedication and spiritual companionship that you've given us. So ladies, with that thought, what has stewardship meant to you all these years?
Well, I'll go first. To me, stewardship is a personal ministry that we all get to share. It's a way to take care of God's house and show love to everyone and show love to God's house and God's people.
When I knew you were going to ask that question, I first thought, well, I wonder what the dictionary says, but I didn't go look. But I was thinking that taking care of, looking over, and then I had this thought of this 4-letter word that I just hated growing up. It's work. And I remember the song that we used to sing in the Baptist church, work for the night is coming when you work no more. And as an adult, I think work is wonderful. You know, I remember my first job. Oh my goodness, that was such a joy. And it was going to free me to do so many things. And that's what we need to do for the Lord, is we need to work for the Lord. Whether it's physical or we're using our brain. And so all of that is stewardship, taking care of, spreading the word and taking care of the people and taking care of the building too, if there's one involved. So
yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you. There's that phrase, children's play is children's work. So perhaps the children of God's play is the children of God's work. Thank you, ladies. And back to you, Don, Joe.
Thank you, Pamela, Joyce, and Nancy, for that informative look back at our church history, as well as some good comments on stewardship.